If you're tired of living paycheck to paycheck and you're looking to make some income online so you don't have to leave your kids, leave the house, or deal with people out in the public, I have 5 things that I would start right now. Number 5, if you have any skill whatsoever, it doesn't matter what it is. If it can be taught, you can teach it online. So there are a bunch of different platforms you can do this on. The one that I see most often is Skillshare. So you can create videos telling people how to do what you know how to do, and then they will pay to watch those videos. So that can definitely be something passive. You can create it once and you can sell it forever. Number 4, if you do have a skill that you can do online, you can go to websites like Fiverr, Upwork, different freelancing websites. You can create a profile on there, and then you can put up what's called gigs, and you can basically tell people what your skill is that you have and what you can do to help solve a problem that they have in their business or their everyday life. And people are already going to those websites because they know that there's qualified people there. And so they're ready to buy, they're ready to invest in a freelancer. So set up profiles on both of those websites and then just see what you can drum up. Put any kind of skill that you think you can monetize or that you can help someone with via the internet. Number 3 is start a print on demand shop. If you're not sure what this is, print on demand is basically you can log into a website like Printify and create an account. They have a ton of products in their catalog, and you can make a design on Canva or any other creative platform that you want to use, and you can upload that design and they will print it on different products. Now, the perk to this is that you do not have to have any inventory, and you only are paying any sort of fee when someone purchases. So I would highly recommend starting to learn how to create designs in Canva, because that is honestly useful across a lot of these side hustles and more that I can go into at another time. But for print on demand, definitely learn how to use Canva or something similar, and then open up an account, start making products, find out like what the best sellers are on there, and do some research as well on, different platforms like Google Trends or Etsy, just to figure out what people are buying. And then create designs that are already, look up what's already best selling, and never strictly copy. Never strictly copy, but those can be inspiration for your future designs. But print on demand is a really great way to kind of get into design and passive income and starting your own business. Now, you can do that on a bunch of different platforms. I know people are using Etsy a lot for that. You can also start your own website on like Shopify or Show It and sell things that way as well. Number 2, and this might be a much easier entry point for you if you're kind of overwhelmed with everything that you're trying to do in your 9-to-5, kids, work, everything else, is affiliate marketing. And I know you've heard of this, and I know there's a lot of people out there that have talked about it, but this can be really great because affiliate marketing is you're basically promoting a product that you already know people know and love. And on top of that, once someone purchases that product, it goes through that company and they deal with all the customer service, all of the fulfillment, anything like that. So it's a big perk that especially if you like talking about products, you can do like TikTok or Instagram, anything like that, and do like reviews for products and then have your affiliate link. You can become an affiliate for almost any brand and product out there these days, especially if you join the affiliate program for Amazon, because then you can just kind of copy your link and you can put it wherever you're promoting anything. You could even run paid ads if you are an ads manager and you know how to do that. That's actually what I do at my corporate job. So for example, since I know how to run meta ads, I could go ahead and create a whole profile on that and just promote affiliate links. But you don't have to do that. You can do it for free on Pinterest. You can do it on social media, anywhere that you feel comfortable promoting a product that you genuinely love. And that's the big thing. You don't want to promote something that you really don't know about and something that you're not willing to back and that you don't love yourself. So kind of be selective when you're choosing which products to promote. And number 1, now this is my favorite, and if you know anything about me from my other social media profiles, I love Etsy. So Etsy, if you don't know what it is an online marketplace where people are selling handmade goods, they're selling digital products, and it's basically you're running your own shop hosted by this platform. And in recent years, Etsy has increased their fees, but it's because they have increased what they're actually doing for their sellers. And the fees, everyone really gets hung up on this because they're like, oh my gosh, Etsy's taking out all these fees. And I'm like, you spent the time you spent to make this digital product and you're not spending time on it every week. It's not like you're having to recreate this, it's 3 hours you made this product. The fees don't matter at that point. It's a build once, a sell forever, which is something I preach all the time. You want to build it once, you want to sell it forever. So on Etsy, for example, I love selling digital products. Now you can sell low ticket digital products for like $2 or $3, like budget trackers, planners, things like that, cleaning checklists. Or what I like to do is to sell higher ticket products. So my bread and butter that I have made all my money on Etsy, I've sold a couple like lower ticket items, but the bulk of what I make on Etsy in passive income with digital products is Show It website templates. Show It is a drag and drop editor, and it also integrates with WordPress. So if people are like, oh, I really wanted a WordPress site, I like their blogging features and their SEO and all that kind of stuff, well, Show It integrates with that. So it's basically like a more aesthetic, easier to use version of WordPress. So I sell those usually for around $300 each on Etsy. And I mean, even if you got one sale of those a month, that's a good chunk of change. So I'm not saying you have to do that. It is a little bit of a process to learn how to design on Show It, but honestly, anyone can do it. It's drag and drop. It's no coding. You don't have to have special skills. All you have to do is like research what is good in design and teach yourself how to create good designs, good colors, typography, all that kind of stuff. And then learn the Show It platform, which you can teach yourself in less than a day. And that's what I usually teach people how to use Etsy and Show It to make these templates. So yeah, those are my top 5 if I was looking to add a little bit more income to my bank account every month. And you can do all of these while you're working your 9 to 5. I know a lot of people are preaching like, quit your 9 to 5, quit your 9 to 5. You don't have to do that. Like honestly, a 9 to 5 is great because it is constant income that you know you are getting every month and every paycheck, okay? And what we wanna do here is, yeah, we wanna build stuff once and sell it forever, but we also wanna have multiple income streams. So your corporate job, that's an income stream. You don't wanna quit that. I mean, unless you really hate it and you wanna switch to something else. But I highly recommend, stay with your 9 to 5. So a lot of people on here will say, like, you have a 9 to 5 and then you have a 5 to 9. Well, for me, like I'm a single mom, so I have a 9 to 5. I have my kids 5 to 9 or longer than that until they go to sleep. And then I kind of have like a 10 to 2 a.m. is kind of where I build my side hustles. So we're running on like just a little bit of sleep here. But anyways, those are the things I would try. Start with whatever feels easiest to you, and don't feel like you have to build the whole thing in one day or one weekend or 1 week or 1 month even. Just start with the simplest thing that you can do to get started on one path and complete that path. Because if you're anything like me, you start on 20 paths at one time and then you're overwhelmed, then you're crying and you quit everything. So don't do that. Don't be like me. Just pick one thing. Just pick one thing. Drop it in the comments. Let me know what you're going to choose. Let me know what you think you would be interested in, or what skill that you think that you could put on Upwork and Fiverr and do freelance. I would love to hear. So yeah, that would be the 5 things that I would do if I'm looking to add more income while still working a 9 to 5.